All right. So this is going to be a guide video on how to connect Syphon filter the Omega strain online using the PCSX2 emulator version 1.7. I already have a guide on my channel, but it's pretty long and outdated at this point. It had a lot of unnecessary information. So this is like a short, newer version of the guide that will be straight to the point. So without further delay, let's just get into it. First, you need to download the emulator itself. So you go to PCSX2, downloads. Here you find 1.7, 1.6. Here you find 1.7. I will not talk about 1.6. It needs like a separate video, a lot of details to get into. So 1.7, Mac, Linux, Windows. I already downloaded the Windows version. And that's it. You download the Windows version and I have it right here. This is it. Okay. And then you have to go to WinPCAP, download, installer for Windows. Download this, install it, and that's it. I already downloaded, I already installed. It's not really something hard, so you got it from here. So we installed WinPCAP. We have the emulator right here. I'm gonna extract the emulator to a separate folder. There it is. Okay. The emulator, I'm gonna make a shortcut for it on desktop. So send to desktop. Yeah, there you go. Okay, let's boot it. Once you boot it, you have all these folders spawn. Close it. Now, you need BIOS, like these. You need the game, Syphon filter. And there are two other versions of Syphon filter. Wait, not this. This is the game. I'm sorry. This is the game. There are two other versions of the game. There's the PAL version and the Korean version, in addition to this US version. For the sake of this video, I'm only showing this version. So yeah, and this is the cover. It's just aesthetics, up to you if you want to use it or not. So yeah, game cover, BIOS. I will link these in the description, except the cover. You can find this online. Actually, I'll link the covers too. Yeah, I have good resolutions of these. Like the cover for all the Syphon Filter games on PS2, including Dark Mirror, Logan's Shadow. Anyway, we need to cut these and put them right here. And we're set. Okay, we don't need this anymore. This folder, you can put it anywhere you want in your PC. I'm just gonna leave it here because this is just, I'm just showing you what's going on. And yeah, boot the emulator. Add directory, game directory. I put the game exactly in here. Yes. So choose the folder, select. Yes. Click this. There you go. I have the cover in the game, so this is how it looks like. Now, go to CMD, command prompt, and type ipconfig. Find your IPv4, which is this one. Control C, copy it, close this. Settings, network. Okay, enable this, and put your IP in here. And change the last digit to anything other than your PC IP. My PC IP was number 2, so anything other than that, go higher, like 150, 120, or 200, whatever. I'm gonna go with 200. Why not? Okay. Ethernet device type, make it PCAP bridged. If you are streaming or downloading something at the same time as you are playing or you are uploading something, use switched. But remember, switched doesn't work with Wi-Fi, only Ethernet. So to be safe, use bridged at most times, unless you have something like Steam downloading or you have a movie downloading, whatever. You are streaming to YouTube or to Twitch, use PCAP switched. Don't use sockets. It doesn't work with this game. So PCAP bridged. This depends on your connection. If you're on Wi-Fi, choose Wi-Fi. If you're on Ethernet, I'm on Ethernet, so I'm going to choose Ethernet. And here, the DNS manual. What's my DNS? Oh, it's not my DNS. It's the DNS of the server. There's those guys called PS Rewired. They made a server for multiple PS2 games, including Syphon Filter the Omega Strain. The DNS of their server is as follows: It's 67.222.156.250. Okay, so yeah, that's it. Just a quick, you have to choose the BIOS here, by the way. Any BIOS would work. It doesn't really matter. Okay, I'm just gonna choose the newest one. It doesn't matter. Yeah, make sure these are your settings. Okay, focus here on the graphics. So on the graphics, you choose Vulkan if your graphics card supports it, and choose your graphics card. If you want to play 4:3, up to you. This is the original aspect ratio of the game. But if you want widescreen, you have to select 16:9 and 16:9 for the cutscenes, and you have to enable widescreen patches. If you don't enable this, this 16:9 will be the game will be stretched. These patches make the game not stretched. They actually add extra POV to the camera. So yeah, post processing, I'll choose this. Hide all of these. You don't need them. Rendering, my graphics card can support this, so I'll go 8x. You choose whatever you like, whatever your PC supports. I'll just go 8x. Yeah, set up your controller. Here's how to set up your controller. Settings, controller. You mess with it here. Okay. So, but regarding online, okay, these are your online settings. PCAP bridged, this Ethernet or Wi-Fi, your IP, but you change the last digits, and this is the DNS you should use. If they change the DNS, I will update it in the description of the video. Okay, let's boot the game. I'll press F4 to make the game faster. Let me mute the audio so you guys can hear me. Yeah. I'll just make anything. We'll just wanna show the online section here. You see black bars here and here. That's because my monitor is ultra widescreen. So even 16:9, there will be black bars. If your monitor is 16:9, you should not see black bars on the widescreen mode. Anyway, I'll go out of F4 so you can now see normal speed. Let's go online. And yeah, press yes. I will talk about how to connect online using your PS2 console or PS3 console. So let's add settings. Press X here, press right, X, right, X, right, auto. This is the IP. Leave it, auto, right. Okay, this is the divergence point. If you are on PS2 console, or you are using a backwards compatible PS3. Listen to me. I'm talking about the backwards compatible PS3, not the slim, not the super slim, the fat model that actually plays PS2 games. You can't play the PS Classics version of this game online. You have to use the original disc or the original ISO. But I'm talking about the fat model. So here's what you do. You go to manual and you press right. Oh, did I do it right? Wait, you go to manual, you press X, and then you press right. Yeah, you put the DNS here, which is, if you remember, it was 67. What just happened? Wait. Yeah. Why can't? Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I I do this very rarely. 222. So it should be like this. What? 222. I need to press X, and come here. Okay. 156. X, come here. 250. X. Yeah. If you're on PS2, you need to do this. If you're on PS3, you need to connect your PS2 and PS3 to an Ethernet cable to your router, and then put the DNS right here where you see it. Okay? But we are not on PS2. This is the PCSX2 emulator. On the emulator, I do not need this. I already put the DNS right here. Here it is. This is the DNS. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go back, select auto, and then next. On PS2, you select manual. On PCSX2 1.7, you select auto. Press right, press X to save it. What did I press? I pressed circle. I'm sorry. Press X. There you go. It's now saving. It's gonna ask me to test. No, we don't need testing. Okay. And that's it. Circle to quit. And quit. Press F4 to make things faster. Okay. Load agent. And there you go. That's it. That's all you need. For PS2, for PS3, and for PCSX2 1.7. Connecting online and setting up the graphics for this game. If I just press X here, it's gonna connect. I'm not gonna wait for this. And yeah, that's it. I hope this guide is helpful to you. Bye bye, guys.